Being sent to another world as a mushroom, there's lots of things you can do. Like starting a harem. Now, if you want to see more about that and all the nice waifus you can get, it's up there. But for now, let's go in a little more depth of different areas of what you can do outside of the waifus in Isekai Slow Life. Yes, that is the waifus there again, but we're going to move past that slowly. So there is lots of different mini games and different areas that you can explore and adventure and do lots of different things here in Isekai Slow Life. Now, one of the things to look out for, especially if you're a brand new player, is all the different items and everything that you actually come across and get. It is best at the beginning, for the first week or two that you're playing, especially if you're free to play, use all these items up. Get your village levels up, get your character powers levels up, so then you can compete a little bit more in different areas such as the ranking rush, which changes every about 4 or 5 days. And this can be from complete different areas to your village power. Like you see here, bank of popularity, crystal consumption. This is the main currency in the game, what you can buy and you can actually earn during the game as well as other things in like guild ranking and guild rewards, events and everything like that. So after the first 2 weeks, I would definitely say start saving up as much as items as you can. As you see as well, I'm a little bit of a hoarder. Yes, and that comes in very handy. I try to save as much items in as much different areas of the games as I possibly can in order to power up and get bigger boosts within the game. So one of the next ones that come from me, you can come up here and look at the calendar. You can see the main event at the moment is Tuna Island Story, which I'll go into that a little bit more in another video. We have the Let's Fish, which is one of the regular events that come around fairly often. The Wolf Bakery Wrestling Championship, that comes around once every about 2 weeks, maybe a little bit less. And at the bottom there you have the ranking ones as well. These are the new ones which are starting basically tomorrow in this game for me. If I see the date at the top there, so it'll be a little bit different when this video gets out, time, dates, and that will change slightly. But for me there is this one here, which is the fellow power ranking rush. Now your overall power can help you in different parts of the game. You've got stuff like this golem mine area where you fight the golem, comes in handy in there. You had an event previously which was the World Tree event, and you fight inside there with different people and different teams. And as you get so high up, the bit more you power, the more you're going to be able to beat that person and move on. If not, you've got to ask for help or try to use more items in order to get through that. You've got then the challenge, which you go up different areas inside the big town. You basically climb a tower like you do on a lot of kind of isekai games and like animes and stuff like that. Go up the tower, more power you have, of course the higher up the tower you can get. Now because of stuff like this, I like to keep as much items as I can, like I say, in order to boost myself a lot more, one, in the rankings, and basically because you do want to power up anyway, so this gives you the best of both worlds. You get some extra items from the power ranking and get your character boosted up all at once, and there's loads of different areas you can do this from. And when that other one starts tomorrow, I will go more in depth of all these different items that I'm essentially hoarding for different events. For example, there's one down here which is these candies, which helps you upgrade and it helps you actually teach students you can get, which help increase your village wealth. I've got 6,000 at the moment. Seems like a lot, but basically the event just happened about 5 or 6 days ago, and that's where I used all of them. I had like 23,000 at the time, and it took about 17,000 in order to complete that event fully. You could use more and more in order to go up high in the ranks, but to complete the tasks based on that event, there was enough to, about 17,000 was about enough to get me through it. This does vary from person to person, what kind of levels of your people you've got as well. But there's loads here that I'm going to be using. Most of these books I'll be using tomorrow once that event starts, power ranking. All these vials, and there's so much, all these vials, all these medals here as well. There's some more fellows which give you more power, which then you can boost and do more stuff in different rankings. That it's lots and lots of different bits. The other things you can do, I say, you've got like the World Tree event there, which is just finished. All those little mini felts. This one, you get some items every day. You power up, you do this little lift thing, you get some extra items in the shop for doing it. You can basically get credits you can spend in there. You can spend some of your crystals in order to get more items to pump that up. To get, again, more items which do other stuff. For example, go back to storage and go to events. From that particular one, you can get stuff like this, which then, like contested portrait. Is it that one? No, it's not. It's these ones. The dumbbells and that, which will again increase your fellow's power by a certain amount. In this one, it's 3,000, 8,000, it's all random, and you can pick which fellow you actually give that to. So all these little mini events do actually help. And for example, if you've got the spare crystals to help boost that up to get more points in these events, you can get your focus counters here, and you can get up to 500 a day, which really helps boost it for that school task event. In the game, I think there's 2 events that are really good for free-to-play players, and that is the school task event and the in event. If you can get enough of the candies and the flyers, so the flyers are these ones here, I've got 576, and you can rank up just in the tasks, not actually the rank in itself, the leaderboard, just the tasks that it gives each individual person. You can earn up to 8,000 crystals from these, which is a big help for big mega events such as Tunnel Island. These come in very handy, so it's definitely best to build them up. As you can see, I don't have many at the moment. I've got 662 because I used all mine more or less in the world tree. And me and the team in the guild did really well. Unfortunately, we did come second in the team, but the whole team did really well. Very proud of it, and I'm really happy that that's how far we got. So you got little like random ones like this sheep one as well, where you can build up sheep, and it's kind of a little bit like a Tetris kind of thing. Get a full line, get rid of, and move down. And again, same thing. This one though, you get achievements, which unlocks extra different items that they have. Just unlocked a few different pieces because of the point system that I got. So there always is these little games that keep on running just to help boost you. So yes, there's a lot of pay to win in here. I'm not going to deny that, but there is as well, in my opinion, lots you can get as a free-to-play player, especially if you get into a really good guild like I have, and as long as you stay active in that guild, they don't actually care in that sense. As long as you're active in the guild, helping the guild out when you can, and keeping the guild pushing forward, it doesn't matter if you're free to play or pay to play, they'll all welcome you in. Going back to the town itself, there is again lots of other things here. Trading post, which is the bank, the trading post is another one that you get from a ranking as well, which you can negotiate and get these different coins again. They get more different items that you can build up during the period as well for more rankings. And for the power up your characters and your fellows, all comes in handy. You've got idle sections, you've got the banquet hall, where when you get a new fellow or a new family member or educating of students, you can host a meal for them to celebrate them. And if you get enough general items, like I've got some here for the wine party, you can host your own wine party just to celebrate. People will pay into that. You get 4 people to pay into that, and some of the bigger ones you can get up to 8. Again, gives you more coins, gives you more credits in order to buy some more stuff from the shop. So there's lots and lots of ways to get different things from the different shops, even without actually paying anything. For me personally, if you were going to pay something, I really think the battle passes are a great thing. So we'll go into here and we go to the battle pass. So on this one, there's lots of different things you can do and lots of different items you can unlock. So on the left here, you'll get, that's all the free ones. And on the right, you get 2 extra items each time you level that section up. And these are about £15, about $22 each time these are out. And these are around for about 3 or 4 weeks at a time. So you do have quite a while to get it. You get XP from the shop, which these also change about every 3 days, so they reset themselves. So the easier ones you can get and push the levels up higher. You get items like this costume here for my mum, and for the first one you normally get when you first start the game. You get a character called, where's he gone? Salvo, which is one of the heroes. So you get that from the battle pass. And included in the battle pass, like probably everything else, you get these coins, and you can shop some slightly better items than other places. Comes in really handy. From there, you got the Hall of Fame. This is just where people who get like rank 1 quite a lot and unlock certain titles will come into here, give a little boost, you celebrate them, and you get something extra from it as well. The Bazaar is where you get these scrolls, which are just unlocked there, which you basically participate in them, or you open your own store, get these scrolls, which then can also boost the fellow power. So there's lots of different ways and lots of different areas to boost powers, as well as your overall earnings of your stores, of your town, sorry. And then you've got the guild as well. Again, lots of things to do in the guild. You get these random requests where it resets every about 3 minutes. You get an attempt at it. You get some money from it. When it gets to the end, this from the whole guild together. You get some items. Guild donations help boost the whole guild up. Once you get all the way, you get these chests unlocked, and all these actually help towards the guild level. You got commissions from the guild, so as the guild gets higher levels, you can enter these commissions, which again earn you some guild coins to spend at the guild shop, as well as give some more experience to the guild, so the guild can level up and open more stuff and do more stuff. Like there, there's been one open, activity's been created, so we get a chest from that. I'm not going to open that chest at the moment, because like I say, I'm a hoarder, so I am waiting. In them guild chests, yeah, you don't get actually that much from them. They're very basic items, one of each. This is why I've got 207. I'm just going to build them up to about 500 or so, and then open them all at once, because that'll give a big boost to all the items I've got, without even worrying too much about it. You got other little mini games like fishing, where you can go and get all these different fishes from different areas of the map, which then unlock boosts to your characters, to your negotiations, to your village earnings. There's lots of different things that these can help to boost you. You get some bait there, and this also just recently on this server had a battle pass launched, which you got a new fellow, and you got lots more crystals. There's about 4,500 crystals from this, as well as some fish bait, some fish unlocks. You see the chest there, which allows us to actually hold more. And this was very cheap. It was £5, which is about $7-ish, and you get lots of items, and the crystals value you get for that. For example, I think it was 4,600 crystals. So if we quickly go over to the bundle shop, to the crystal shop, and as you can see, so it's in between the 50 and the 100, and you got them for 5. So that's just, you got in between them two for 5. It was great. Definitely a big boost. Helped me in the world tree the last couple of days. Didn't have any crystals left. That was a great way of getting that little boost up and helping the team out. It was awesome. So if you want to look a little more in depth to some of the different areas, the artifacts that you can put onto your fellows, slightly different appearances, more into the family members, all the waifus and stuff like that, a little bit more into the fellows and their power, that will be covering up, because I am going to, of course, do the fellow power ranking, so I'll go through a lot more different things that you can do on each character that way. And of course I can go through a bit more of the village, a bit more of the town, and the different things that happen in the town. And of course, once I get some of these items up, some of these chests up to a certain level, we'll open them all and see what different items we get, and see how it helps boost our overall inventory. But let me know what you think of Isekai Slow Life down in the comments below. And if you want to see them extra videos of more in depth the different areas, make sure you like and subscribe, because it really does help out the channel. My name has been Daniel, and I'm going to get back in and say hello to the waifus. See ya.